Hello, in this video we're going to show you how to make a silicone mold from something that you want to replicate. In this instance, I wanted to be able to make a candle in the shape of a tree because my son is going to have a group of friends over and they wanted to make a craft and he wanted it to be candles. So went looking for tree molds, and they're kind of expensive, and this is a store-bought mold of a honeycomb, and we needed a lot of them since we're going to have several kids doing the project. So I went and found a shape that I wanted here and learned about how to make molds out of silicone, and we've gotten some things that we've learned. So to begin, we have a bowl with some soapy water. We have 100% silicone. I recommend getting one that is not dark in color, but this is what we got. I also recommend opening a window. This kitty gets pretty stinky. It's like ammonia smell. So what we'll be doing is putting some pump soap in the water. If you have a pump dispenser, that would be much easier, and you'll see why in a moment. And you'll have a trusty helper.
Hello.
And they can squirt the silicone into the soapy water. Go ahead, dude. Don't put on your glove. So it's handy that it kind of snakes in to the water because then it gets exposed to the soap. And we'll just finish up the whole tube of this because we've already made 2 from this tube. Maybe just 1. Maybe we're doing 2 at a time. Oh, I should have put soap on my hand before I touch that. So it's pretty important to keep your gloves pretty soapy. Once you start to get silicone stuck to your glove, then it kind of just escalates pretty quickly. So I'm going to see if I can make the best of this. Spread that soap all around. I'm massaging the silicone as much as you can, mixing it around. Eventually, your glove may get covered in sticky silicone, in which case you can either get another glove, or what we'll do here in a moment is just take the glove off, but we'll get this a little bit more massaged. So now my gloves are getting a little too sticky, so I probably won't be able to use them anymore, otherwise I'll just keep on sticking. If you are going to touch the silicone, make sure your hand is covered in soap first. So I'm going to take my glove off.
Oh! Come back here.
I'm going to take my glove off and I'm going to cover my hand in soap. Alright, so my helper's hand has gotten some silicone on it, and before he can really use that, he needs to scrub that dirty silicone off. So go ahead and take your glove off, because your glove's dirty, yep. And use a green scratch pad that you don't like anymore, and
this one really works.
Scrub that silicone off so that you don't have any buildup on your hand. It's the buildup that really attracts more buildup. Okay, my hand's all soapy, and then I can start to massage it as well. And what you're waiting for is it gets a little bit thicker so it won't separate so easily like it's just done, and it also is a lot less sticky after enough time.
And it's so comfortable. Squishy, 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 squishy.
Okay.
It's sad.
Yes, but look, it's sticking to your hand. Ah! Ah! Oh! Goodness. Really slippery. So be careful about that.
Don't let it go down the drain.
Okay, soap on your hand. Okay, you gotta clean your hands off again.
But there's a lot of it, so
Okay.
just take it.
So I'm trying to get it so that it's kind of one solid ball,
Boop.
and then we'll start to make it into a sheet.
My hand. Oh no! This scratchy pad!
Just use the green side, dude.
Oh yeah, the green side.
Okay. I need you to dry your hands off on this paper towel, and then
Paper towel.
hold the camera.
This.
Oh. Okay.
She's doing a good job.
Okay. Both my hands really soapy.
Hello, Santa.
Ah.
Just
Okay, I'll hold it right there, okay? So I'm going to make it kind of into a flat sheet that I can wrap around this tree in a somewhat even way. So you're going for about 1/4 inch thick or so. And it just helps in the process if you get this kind of evened out. I'll wrap that around. Notice that we've made a couple with this guy. Santa's got some goop on his head.
yeah. Santa, are you okay? It looks like you have gone somehow. Finally.
We're just helping Santa out. Okay, so now I'm just getting this even. I'm kind of packing it down toward the tree as well, making sure there's not any holes. Since we are making candles, if there were any holes, that would make a leak, which would be a problem.
Dun dun dun.
And I'm also packing out, trying to pack out any air bubbles that are in there, which will come out, of course, in the candle. Just making it nice and smooth. Once you have it all smoothed out, it'll take about an hour to dry if you have it in a dry place, a warm dry place, or you could just let it dry overnight. And I'm feeling for any pokey pieces from the tree or any thick places.
That looks hot.
Thanks.
Looks like a Christmas tree already.
Alright, so that's pretty good. So in the end, we're going for about this thickness.
And then, yeah, that thick.
This is about the thickness that you'll be able to fold the silicone mold over the candle.
Not this.
If it's this thick, it's too hard. So this is really hard to get the candle out of, especially if you had to poke your thing that you were making a mold from. Alright, let's check back in a little while.
Bye-bye. See you later. Bye.
Alright, now we are going to take the mold off. So it's been sitting out for how long? How long has it been sitting out?
All night.
All night long.
Yawn, yawn, yawn.
Okay, so it's a little stiff to get started.
Can I help?
Here, now you can help.
No, yay. No, I can't.
So once you get your finger under there, then you can kind of stretch it around.
Yeah.
Loosen it up.
Santa's has grown a little bit.
There we go.
Mrs. Claus has grown a lot.
There's our mold. And I will hold it, and my helper will just show you how easy it is to pick off all of the stuff that's on our...
Ooh, it's disgusting.
Here, let me peel that off. And it smells pretty gross. I usually keep it outside for like a day to air it out. But this stuff all just comes off really easily now. And now we can go back to just having
They just grew it.
a normal decoration. There we go. And now we're ready to make our candles.